and we go start streaming. I don't know if we have to do anything for chat, for Twitch after that.
How do you say bicycle? Velocipede? Mm-hmm. Am I saying it right?
Okay.
You're saying it right.
We are online. And we are live.
Oh.
Welcome everybody to Saturday Morning Dungeons & Dragons with Cast the Die. My name is Jonathan. I'm going to be your DM for this one shot, which should say, yes, Ravnican Shenanigans. There we go. I am joined, of course, by several of my players and other friends. So, starting on my left is going to be Lonnie. Followed by that is Jill. And then going clockwise around the table, we have new guest, Taylor. And we've got Cena.
What
Fantastic.
do you mean?
What do you mean?
Sorry.
Perfect.
Every time.
Perfect start. We really need like an intro song where we can just mute ourselves and get all the... Anyway. Awesome. Anyway, we're going to introduce ourselves to the Plain of Ravnica for our one shot today. The Plain of Ravnica is, in fact, an entire world that is just one giant city. So the entire spherical nature of it, streets, buildings, everything.
Like Metropolis?
Like a metropolis.
Okay.
There you go. It is governed by 10 different guilds who, for the most part over thousands of years, have kept relative peace. In fact, this peace was kept so well that it was called the Guild Pact. And it was a law that was so strong, everybody just didn't fight with each other. And then they royally forked it up. And now have to do things the old-fashioned way, with bureaucrats and legal systems and lines.
No!
And it's right? The
Lines?
worst. And the occasional
Wait,
assassination.
Lines like a Q or?
Like a Q line,
Lines.
yeah. More the first than the
Like a
second.
Q, gotcha.
Yeah. And then, of course, the random assassinations on the side.
Sounds like fun.
You know,
Sounds
little
like my
things.
type of place.
And throughout this broad city span of different economical levels... Oh, yes, sorry, we are also joined by Tiny Human today, so...
Yep.
You will hear her and dogs.
The Gnome Barbarian.
Yep, the Gnome Barbarian, thank you. So aside from the different hierarchies of levels and cityscapes, we are going down to the small area of Tin Street. Tin Street, pretty much just a flea market all the time, everywhere, with medium to relatively cheap pubs for those who are trying to get on their feet, or sell someone else's feet. Depends on how it goes. It's like Postmates, except probably a lot sketchier, but...
So they draw a lot, they're artists?
They do. There are street performers, usually juggling various sharp objects and blowing fire. There's different sorts of anarchists going around. And then we have our group, who are just trying to choose their pub of the day, which will be you four. Going down 10 streets, you see there are two completely different taverns. There is one that is simply called the Lazy Chimera, which is a carved out wooden picture of a cat with a poorly painted tail that's supposed to be a snake. And across the street from that is Daz's with 3 Z's and an S, which looks like all the letters for the pub sign have been stolen from nearby establishments.
Great.
Yeah, which one
So,
got him?
between the Lazy Chimera and Daz's, which do you choose?
Daz's.
Let's go with Daz's.
We're going with Daz's?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Coming on in, you see what would essentially be a mishmash IKEA of furniture, glassware, plates, and staff. In this case, you'll see the one-eyed eye with an eye patch and kind of blown out hair, a little goblin bartender. He goes, "Hey everybody, name's Daz. Daz's is the name, and Daz's is also the place. And what can I get all you fine people in this sort of place? We've got good food, we've got bad food. It just honestly depends what my two-headed Cyclops chef is cooking in the basement this day.
Mystery meat sounds nice to me.
Mystery meat. Sounds good to me.
Just feed me.
I like it. 2 mystery meats. Probably just, I don't know, water or ale for ya.
Just alcohol. of course.
Alcohol.
Liquid diet.
Liquid diet. Ooh. After my own heart over there. And my liver. Mainly the liver. That sort of thing. So we have 2 mystery meats, mostly an alcohol spread, and for you,
Vodka.
vodka. Potato juice. Got it. Hey, Olrog, do we have potato juice today? Yes, sir. Right. I should have Rog. And the mystery meats. Oh, yes, sir. We got that right down here. We're going to be just fine. We'll play the mates. All the fixings. Good. And, Chads. Make sure you
Yes!
serve it on time.
Oh.
The Chads are here.
I apologize. I refer to all of my Goblin Bar staff as Chad, mainly because we all kind of look really similar, and we lose a couple of them every week, so it's best not to get attached.
Got it.
Olrog, he sticks around. And that sort of thing. Oh. Very good. I see the circus is back. Murder circus. But you know. No, we have an actual murder circus in this town. One of them, I'm actually going to just pass it around to y'all. Kind of comes in with her compatriots, and she's making a bit of a banter and trying to play some music to a poorly made personal tune. That sort of thing. Ignore the back. Magic items are...
Oh, it's just a visual thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's the bard.
She's the bard.
Okay.
And just kind of prancing around in the back. You can see some diplomats starting to come in, but feeling a bit uncomfortable with the surroundings. And you can also see a few just more ruffian, like fur pelts and everything like that coming in as well. And they all start discussing a few things. Your party notices, after getting out money to pay for your meal today, that you probably don't have enough money to last the week. And better start looking for a job. Maybe asking around at the different tables.
So I have no coinage. in
Yeah.
my inventory?
I also have no coinage.
Yeah, y'all have no coinage. So here are your 3 options. So you have a lizard folk, kind of with the different furs. You have a blue-skinned woman in delicate white robes and armor. And you have this little munchkin of a bard who just seems perfectly fine at parties.
I'll put it for the camera. Too.
Bard.
Oh, you're right. I'll go ahead and put them
Yeah.
here.
What were the other 2 classes, or what do we assume their classes are?
Best things best, you could say maybe a ranger for the lizardmen.
Okay.
Maybe a cleric or just some kind of noble for the blue-skinned woman.
Okay. That's a lady?
That's a lady.
I mean, I'm not assuming her gender or anything.
They don't really have ears. Like they have ear holes, but not ears. And they grow no hair.
So they can't
That's
hear
their
in front
race.
of them.
Alopecia, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say the bard for the inspiration. Anybody else?
Bard.
Please don't take my vote as like the, best
Well,
one
I was
ever.
leaning towards bard. That's okay.
Okay.
That's just me. Any preference for you?
The lizard.
The
You like
lizard.
lizard?
Is it like a what race is a lizard person? Dragon?
Oh, it's
A
actually
lizard folk.
just a lizard folk. So,
Oh, okay.
Vaishno in this... they're called Vaishno in this place, but they're essentially just lizard men. So, medium-sized, lizard, scaled all the way down, tails.
Right. Oh, I forgot
Little
the call,
arms.
but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's the lizard guy doing?
Going to our lizard guy? Alright.
I need to see what Satan's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Satan, come on!
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
this
That's
is really
not good.
close.
Yeah, beware of the fire.
Actually, I'm gonna go close something real quick. Sorry.
Be right back.
I
Making sure that... Yeah, our cameras are still good. Yeah, Lizard Man. We'll get to him and his little ruffian buddies.
Always got
That sort of
ruffian
thing.
buddies. Is that
Yeah.
what the sound is back there?
Yes. it, like, she is perfect for making just tavern sounds right now.
I wasn't sure if she was.
Her
Yeah.
ambiance.
She's all the chads.
She's all the chads. And I think that's actually what we did for a different campaign.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chads are a constant in my campaigns. They're just
Okay.
They're just really easy red shirts.
She was telling me about the bestest Chads, if that's what that was.
Yes, Best Chad is for if a child wants to play and I need an unkillable character. So they play the goblin.
Oh.
Right, they play the Best Chad.
And then they come back. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Right?
Oh.
They pass down a frying pan from Best Chad to Best Chad. Don't think about it. That sort of thing.
I know. It's I have too many.
You have some
But I
more
want
at
more.
home.
Oh yeah. Well, I have 2 now.
Should we continue?
We should.
Okay.
All right, we got 3 back.
Yeah.
3, 4 coming. All right.
4.5.
So going up to the lizard folks table, he's surrounded by another human and 2 kind of burly half orcs, and they at the foot of their table is also like this kind of smaller goblin with a little necklace of teeth,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing.
Teeth.
You can make a nature check. I'm not so sure your character is as good as nature.
Oh. Yeah, that's not so great. 7.
Dog? You just go, dog, maybe.
Alright.
Things like that. Rose. Alright, so we understand what's going to be going down tonight. The lizard men in this specifically.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Senate party coming in. They want to just have that good big royal banquet for the lawmaker who just got his new position. Great, whatever. We hate it. We're going to go in there. We're just going to crash their party. That sort of thing. And then he kind of looks up at all of you and goes, "Did you hear everything I just said?
What of it?
Are you in?"
We're in.
You know it. Need some
That's,
muscle?
that's just like the crew. Wow.
At my 8th strength.
Quick to jump to quick to
Duh.
jump to anarchy there. Yes?
Duh.
Duh. Alright. Sounds good.
Said dog.
Alright. So here's the deal.
Duh.
Here's the plan for the evening. The Azoria Syndicate, the main lawmakers of this town, they're throwing a banquet for one of their fancy people, and they've got, a few fancy church nobles in there too, just kind of asking for donations, things like that. We hate that sort of ish. Problem, they've got some of the town's guard posted on the outside.
Mm.
So, we have 2 options. We're thinking maybe even 3 if you can think of a third one. But right now we've got come up from the sewers, try not to get eaten by anything while doing that, and just pop out of the basement, surprise them, or we just run straight through the guards, and then just knock on the front door and say, "We're here. What you going to do now? We took all your swords."
Sneaky. I'm good at sneaking stuff.
Sewers.
Mm.
To the sewer.
Are you Austrian now?
The tiny goblin with the tooth necklace pops up, though. Wait, we almost forgot. There's a glass ceiling. If we want to make like a big entrance, we could just burst in through the top. But we also got to
My
sneak
man.
around people. My lady.
I'm a lady?
You're a tiny goblin girl.
Oh god.
Goblin names don't determine gender,
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
which is good for them. Real progressive.
I flick my hair.
Satan!
No.
I should stop calling her that, shouldn't I?
On stream, yeah.
Oh, sweetness.
Satine, maybe, but
Yeah, there you
Satine.
go. Saltine.
saltine.
It's Saltine. It's like that
Saltine and
vegan
blue.
protein.
Yeah.
It's Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Satan. They're like, wait.
It's also really difficult to sew fabric.
I have a vegan friend who's really into metal. I need to get her some of that. That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. I love going around saying it. Be like, I love Satan.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you're dark. I was like, I have no idea.
So we're thinking climbing down from the top, that sort of thing.
Yeah, can we cut a hole in the top and then propel down so they don't? It's not like a big bang.
Well, that's boring.
Well, we
Yeah,
could.
but we have to get away with.
We
the
would have to
goods.
get a little assistance from one of the other guilds. So a little death circus over there, and it points over to the girl with kind of like the piercings and things like that. They got a few acrobats. They got a few folks. They have a penchant for fire and bombs. Maybe we can try.
Fire and bombs. I think it's nice.
Bombs.
It's my bread and butter.
And confetti.
Can we kill
They like-
all of them first?
Do you want to kill them and then just take their stuff?
Wait, how many are we talking about?
It's
here?
an option. We're in
If we
10th
have a
Street.
bomb, just throw the bomb in there, blow them up, and take the loot. But it would probably blow up the loot.
Yes.
No.
I mean,
They go on a killing spree. Why not?
For one day, anyways.
It's a one shot. Let's just go evil.
Go big or go home.
I made everyone neutral on purpose so that you didn't feel bad about things. Different kinds of neutral, but you know.
Yeah.
No, like, huge. No lawful goods, no chaotic
Right.
evils. That's right. No chaotic evils. That said, yeah, if you guys want to go over to the table there, try to convince them or kill them, we're not. It's 10th Street. We don't have that many officers in law, except for, you know, the ones kind of feeling awkward in the corner over there. So, you know, assassinations happen all the time. Accidents usually happen all the time. Or you could just get some high wire act people and try to convince them it's their idea to go in. Both of these are options. Right now, we're going to get to our lunch.
I start going over to Death Circus.
Death Circus.
Yeah.
So going around, you kind of. So there's 4 people at the table for that one. Each of them is decked out in different kinds of red and black, just more skin tight clothing, sometimes leather clothing, just to be able to give them as much freedom of movement as they can. So like they have leather vests in some kinds, but decorated in red and black with hearts or diamonds, that sort of thing. Because circus, they want to be like different kinds of clowns, and that sort of thing. But they also have insane piercings for the most of them. Some of them like 2 or 3 through the nose. There's one that's just like has a bunch of rings on the ear. And then of course our little one with the little headband and the spiked choker collar, who we're going for.
Right.
Reminder for y'all if you need to see her again. She's the one who seems to be in a drinking contest with the half orc of their table. And she's just about a little small halfling having a lot of fun. That sort of thing.
I want in on this. Can I go up to
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Mind if I join you? You seem like a rowdy bunch.
You seem like an excited bunch. Well, you being just a bunch of one, but yeah. Come on in. We just started the drinking game.
Sure.
You can hear like the whispers of one of the lawmakers in the back. It's like, isn't it like 11:30?
Am I with him?
You can
Could
be.
be. Yeah.
You walk up with him?
I
Well, her.
Her, once they say drinking, I just head towards where I think it is, no words, and I just sit down and wait for a drink. I'm assuming you'd still be outside. I know,
Outside.
11:30.
Cool, collected type. I like it. Okay. Shots. 11:30 in the morning. It's our favorite thing to do. It's really how we get our brainstorming sessions going, you know? So they line up just about 3 shots in front of everybody, and that sort of thing. So we're just going to have a quick drinking contest.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so everybody at the table who wants to drink. Okay,
Grab
1,
your,
2. Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these 2 specifically, as they walked up. All right. So it's just going to be 3 shots. We're going to do Constitution checks, not saving throws.
Okay.
14.
Terrible.
14.
14.
5.
14. 5.
I'm a goblin. I'm a lightweight.
And our little girl got it. All right.
I'm gonna walk up and just stand awkwardly behind them with my arms crossed and
Kind of
frustration.
observe.
Mm.
It's like
Vodka.
you. So you down. Sorry. So Nikos, who is Lonnie's character, just kind of this human roguish character coming in. He just takes his drink, drinks it like water, puts it back down, no issues. Seeing this, Crixie Zix. Yep,
The halfling liked it.
Crixie Zix is a weird name. I know, we're live. That's how it works. Yeah, Crixie Zix, seeing how simple happens, you're like, oh, this is no bad, and then it just immediately hits you.
Nah.
Just, you're still conscious, but you're definitely a little past tipsy, that sort of thing. The little wild child girl, though, looks like it hasn't phased her whatsoever. All right, boys and girls, ready for round 2?
Why are there 2 of you? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Wait, that was one.
not always one to talk philosophy. Oh, okay, drunk. Got it. All right, second shots, guys.
It affects me. I got rolled a 5.
15.
Okay, so this time both of you take the hit. Both you and the wild child just kind of take the hit from it, feeling a bit more on the woozy side. You understood from the first time just to pace yourself a bit more, and
Right.
everyone's kind of at the same level of tipsy at the table right now. One more, the whole shebang.
Can't get more drunk. Doesn't make sense.
17.
8. No, 7. Sorry.
She got it.
Vodka. Feeling good.
Well,
You are the real man. Vodka.
she got a 3 total. And
Ouch.
oh,
Hey.
she's not slammed down, but she's definitely like, okay, creative juices are flowing now. How can I help you?
All 3 of them have the same mentality.
Y'all, you guys have good tricks. You guys know how to break through glasses and stuff and just do kinds of craziness,
Oh,
right?
we love that sort of
Me too.
stuff. Sorry, I'm still not sure how PG-13 we are. We love that sort of shirt.
You care to help us in a situation? Trying to break through this matter. I forget what the location was. But yeah,
Party, kind of?
yeah. Trying to shake things up a bit.
Shake things up how?
By
Just real
bringing
slow.
down the roof in the most extravagant way possible.
Wait, do you mean literally?
Niet raise
You want,
roof.
you want
Niet raise roof. Bring down.
bring down a roof.
Or we can set it on fire.
Is there a big audience?
Or we could set it on fire.
Biggest.
Marco!
Boy, this escalated.
Hold on.
And the half-orc just kind of leans down. She starts trying to whispering, but not very well. It's like, I
no.
think these guys want us to
No.
blow up some shirt. I think we should do it. Marco just kind of shrugs and it's like, she holds out her hand, little floppy. Name's Kaylee.
Chris exists.
It's okay, you're drunk.
It's okay, you're a little tipsy. There you go.
And where are we going? And what do you want us to do? You said bring down the roof.
Yeah.
So is it just going to be like what, 5-year-old's birthday party? Is it?
Nobles.
Oh,
In the
Oh.
best possible way.
are they fond of theater at all?
Does it matter? No.
Okay. Nobles, that we can get behind. That's a lot of coin that can fall randomly on the carpet out of the air. I like your plan. Okay. Who do we talk to about this plan? Is it you guys? Is there a big leader?
We're working with the lizard guys over there.
Uh-oh, the gruel.
I'm like mimicking your accent.
The gruel are just... Oh. They have a couple of different, like, catchphrases and things like that. It's like, not strong, not gruel. Things like that.
That's gonna get old fast.
Oh, yeah. It's real old fast. But they're good for smashing stuff.
So if you're not strong, you're not gruel.
Not gruel, then die.
They're so gruel.
They are very cruel. And almost cool. Not as cool as us, though.
They're
And
not
you
as
see her try to sip it and just kind of pours down.
They're not as gruel as they are. I thought it was funny. There's no pun counter. There's no pun counter.
No. There's no pun. Well, it's a one shot. Pun counters can be off the table. So you see her just kind of keep that smile while looking at you and goes, "Oh, it's a pun. Got it."
That was out of character. That was out of character.
Okay. Hard to say. Hard to tell. Okay.
My character talk like this.
I think we should burst in probably right at the stroke of midnight. It's a good time to get there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get ourselves to the roof, and you make sure you get to the roof too. Got it? Whether it's sneaking around or punching things. Oh. And also, she hands you what looks like a little spherical firecracker.
Mm.
If you need to get away, or just a dramatic exit, it's perfect. Just don't stand directly under it after you throw it on the ground.
Good to know.
Okay. You have one mystery bomb.
Okay. Flashbang.
Do
So-
we know what the bomb do?
That's kind of the joy. You never know.
So then bomb could explode. Bomb could make chicken.
Bomb will not make chicken. Bomb cannot create life.
Bomb could make feathers.
Only wise thing she's going to say today.
Bomb could make methane. Fart.
Stink bomb.
Stink bomb.
It could be stink bomb. It could be explosion bomb. It could be confetti bomb. It could be bath bomb. We don't know. That's kind of the joy. We throw all of them into a box. We shake the box slightly, and then we just pick them out at random.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb could make tubs.
Bob can make tubs exciting.
That was great.
Real exfoliating of skin after all the burning.
Mm.
All right.
She's good. She's good for that.
Good joke.
Yep.
I hand you the bomb.
I'm gonna throw it at you guys.
It's very possible.
You do what you want to do with it. Let's just see what happens.
Well, I shouldn't stand under it right after I throw it.
Right.
Or
No.
maybe I should to see what happens. Glitter could come out and just be,
It could be.
could be fantastic.
Like
Going-
one
we're
Schroeder.
going to find out together when it happens.
Like
Yeah.
one
It's
troll.
Schroeder, or not Schroeder's. It's Chekhov's bomb in this case.
Alright, so
Yeah.
down through roof, kill, blow shit up, escape.
Steal money. Everyone's rich.
Okay. And exit?
Attempt to.
That's what the bomb's for, right?
Well, how long can't we
But
stand under the
we can't stay in the bomb.
Because if we throw it,
End game.
Do you know how to count to 3?
yes.
It's really important. People try to count to 5, and that's too long. 3 is good. 5 is terrible.
Am I intelligent?
You are actually a smart person, so.
All right.
Yeah.
You
You
would
got
be.
intelligence. You're
You two are the
pretty
intelligent
average
ones.
on strength and wisdom, but you got intelligence.
Okay. Perhaps we should check out the sewers also for an escape route.
Yes.
There you go. Alright, you pass by the lizardmen. It's just like, plan.
Plant. Midnight. Roof. Done.
We'll distract God.
Mm.
Make it easier for big escape. Make sure to give us money on way out.
Sure thing.
Or back here. We meet back in 10th Street.
Oh. Sounds good.
And then right before the rest of you leave, Dazaz comes in and is like, it's the Dazaz special. It's ice cream.
That's what the mystery meat was?
No. You're getting a dessert, and I hear there's money coming my way. And there's always a surcharge. Instead of tipping, you don't tip your waiters here. You tip for information. And keeping it secret. Understood?
Understood.
Alright, you come back alive. I promise not to tell the cops.
I support this.
And he just kind of gives y'all just a little ice cream. It looks fine.
It looks meh. Okay.
Not deadly.
You understand that they're goblins and what you're trying to comprehend is a two-headed cyclops
So
in the basement.
then, if it's a two-headed cyclops, wouldn't that be a biclops?
Or diclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah. You would have to actually see him to know what the situation is there. That sort of thing. Alright, have fun not storming the castle. That sort of thing. You walk around the city. You two specifically know the sewers a lot better. That sort of thing. You can't necessarily get safe passage from point A to point B, but you can get there twice as fast as trying to get on land. So, specifically, the district you are looking for is called the New Prov District, which is going to be a lot more polished. You're going to see a lot less pickpocketing and things like that going on.
Okay.
Just
Gotta blend.
nobles with bodyguards or high council members, high level scientists that aren't blowing up things, which there are some, but we'll get to them if they show up. That sort of thing. Getting around, you look around the city. Just make a group party investigation roll. So you're going to roll your d20 and add what your investigation modifier is.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
19.
Investigation.
8.
Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, if you could point out
No
her
idea
skills.
what it correlates with.
Investigation, so it'd be 5 plus 4, so it'd be 9.
Oh, okay. And then what?
Only one of you knows where this is.
Yeah.
Takes a
He
little
decides
extra
whether
time to get
you
there.
Succeed or fail.
Okay.
Based on the number that you get.
Thank you.
Right. Coming across the sewer grate, you're like, this is the one.
Alright, guys,
That's
down
right.
we go.
You
Crank
pull
it
it up. Smells horrendous.
Not to your face.
Just for those who are less used to it. It's two of these folks are not, and you're like, this is new to the two of you. Going down, you can actually see like there's some moss. You can hear some scuttering of things going around. That sort of thing. We're just going to make a quick little roll.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if good. Okay. Everyone, go ahead and make stealth checks when you can. So you're going to roll your
Same
d20
thing.
and add that stealth.
Oh, nice.
So, same dice, and then add that number down there.
Ooh.
8. Again.
5.
6.
8,
yeah,
6,
20.
and
5.
so we have 8, 6, 5, and 20 for stealth. So you get down, maybe like a little gust of air before you just fall on the ground and just land lightly on your feet. Something trips up between the other three, and you just hear armor and clangs, things going on.
Frying pans.
And you start hearing a rumbling coming from the end of the sewer.
Uh-oh.
And kind of, you can see just something serpentining through the sewer water underneath. It's dark. Most of you have dark vision. The ones with dark vision, I think you two, not you, not you. Right. So two of you can just see something in the ripples coming closer, just sort of swimming toward you. You might. There's a little light from the surface from the sewer grate, but popping straight out is going to be this.
It's just
nice.
ice. It's just ice.
No ice. No dice. No ice. Right. That's what we do. So popping straight up is going to be this. Pretty much a 6.5 foot tall stag beetle, or Hercules beetle.
Okay.
And you can, those with dark vision can see that there's like moss and other things at the joints, so it is not fully all there. It's kind of stitched together. And we are going to do what's called rolling for initiative. So we're going to roll that d20. At the top.
I think it's a 6.
So you roll d20 and add that.
Okay. Sorry, initiative?
Nice.
Yes.
Did you want to roll
Top.
higher?
Right.
Top middle.
I
Sorry,
do, yeah.
Cena.
Oh, okay.
You got a 12.
14 total.
I got a 16 total.
14, 16, 12, and
9.
9. You were first. Yes, Ro? Nikos?
The Nikos.
Nikos was first.
Did they point out the thing?
Yes. So what has popped out is about a 6.5 foot tall Hercules beetle with joints that are kind of sewn together with moss and other things.
Okay.
So we have this lovely suit. For you two, you know exactly it is some kind of undead experiment.
Okay.
That sort of thing. Seeing how far science or nature can go down here.
All right. Well, I am going to attack it.
Go ahead.
How far away from me is it?
It pops up right in front of y'all, so you're like 10 feet
Oh, jeez.
to it.
Advance of 10 feet. Whack! I attempt to whack it. Does a 14 hit its AC?
14 does hit its AC.
It does. Cool. 7 damage.
7 damage to
I-
beetle.
Dang, there's nobody there. Is there anybody else within 5 feet
Oh
of
wait,
it?
you were first. And
Yeah.
you're a rogue. Snick attack.
Oh, well,
Snicky
next.
snicks.
I think it's only if there's an enemy within 5 feet or if I have advantage, and I don't have
That's
the
right.
other
You
rogue
don't.
ability.
You don't. Right, not for this one.
Question mark.
Answer point.
You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to disengage as a bonus action.
Sure.
Back up 20 feet,
Sounds good.
and then I will wait for somebody to get within range so I can sneak attack it.
Sneak attack. Got it. You're just like stab, boop, skedaddle. Cool.
Question.
Answer.
What does evocation cantrip?
Evocation's just a school of magic.
Okay.
It's a damage spell.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
You are next.
Produce flame.
Produce flame. Okay. The little pop fire comes out of your palm. Go for it.
Chuck a little fireball. Ugh, that does not hit. That is 11 to hit.
Okay. So the fire does produce in your hand. You toss it, and it just sort of bounces and ricochets off the top of the beetle's just helm. Like, that's fine.
I'm your best friend.
I drop a little tear. I miss.
It's okay.
Do not have a bonus action that I can do. So yeah.
Okay. Do you want to stay exactly where you are?
It's 10 feet in front, correct? Yeah, I'll stay
You're
here.
good?
Yeah.
Okay. Then next up, Vina is going to be up. So, do you want to try to hit this with a sword? With a weapon? Do you want to try to throw magic at it? That sort of thing?
You said it was an experiment,
Yes.
so let's try magic.
Magic.
Okay.
Okay, so most likely we're going to go ahead and do Chaos Bolt
Okay.
for your character. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll the d20, and we're going to add 5, I believe. Because
Yes, 5.
Okay.
Oof.
9.
Yeah,
I
9
died.
total.
9 total.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
she did.
Nope. Just kind of because it popped out of the water, surprised you. You try to coalesce some energy into it, and then once it did, it just dissipates in several other directions.
So it's dead. Maybe-ish.
Hitting the walls and floor
Oh, okay.
of the sewers.
Not
You're
good.
just
That's
you lost your concentration trying to charge up You're under
okay,
D.
so it went
You
everywhere.
missed.
Yeah.
Ah,
you're like-
screw that up, really.
I mean, you weren't expecting to have something pop up immediately out of the sewer.
Yeah.
To be perfectly fair. All right. So next up,
All right. Enfeeblement.
enfeeblement.
Raven.
Raven.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
So I have to do this guy, right?
Correct.
And was that a spell?
To
Oh, wait.
well, is it
Uh,
enfeeblement or which one?
Or what?
Yes,
What
that's
did
it.
you say?
It's a spell.
It's a spell.
Is it an attack spell or is it like a saving throw?
There is no saving throw that I can see. On a hit, the target. Oh, wait.
Hmm.
Black beam of energy springs from your fingers towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Okay.
Got
so
it.
then yeah, you roll your d20.
Okay.
And then add 5 to it.
You
So-
hit.
19.
19.
You hit.
And then I hit for 5.
Does it add a
is it?
spellcasting modifier?
It should have more than that because it's a second level spell. Is it just 1d8?
On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. At the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against a spell. On success, the spell ends.
So it's weak to melee attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 half damage. Wait,
Benefits.
target deals only half damage. Sorry,
Cool.
I
Alright.
am a bad reader.
Cool. I've never used it. That's a pretty good spell.
So
Okay.
just
Yeah.
So yeah, just with a cool kind of shrug of your shoulder, you're like, you've seen everyone sort of miss, not do their best, and you're like, it's like I know how to do this, and it's like
Let me help you out a little
and you
bit
just kind of see, like you see its legs just kind of shrink down a bit, collapsing a little bit under the weight of itself. It's still standing, but it's definitely not feeling as great. That said, it kind of attacks at random because it just goes for sounds, that sort of thing. Okay, so first things first, it's just going to try to charge and ram forward, which is going to go for most likely our fighter.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it does not hit your armor class though. So it runs up to you and you just kind of catch the beetle horn,
Okay.
right? And then you're like, this isn't charging fast at all. I can just hold it back with one hand, kind of like a child.
Got it. Okay, guys. Go ahead, proceed. I've got this.
And
Does that mean it's grappled?
no, just kind of stopped.
Okay.
But yeah, all right, top of the round. Go ahead.
Walk 20 feet towards it.
Yep.
Ha! I
Sit
tip.
down. Advantage because you've got a warrior friend
I steal your dog?
on the other side of it.
Nice.
I'm assuming I hit with a 17.
You do
I mean
hit.
a 20. I can't math.
That's okay. I took away your precious iPad.
8.
And
I
smack
can't.
damage?
15, 17.
17 damage. All right. So you run up just to the side of it and take out one of your daggers, I assume.
Rapier.
Rapier. Okay. And you go to the back of his head and just kind of chuck right at the neck joint,
Mhm.
that sort of thing.
Nice.
It's not feeling. It gurgles a little bit because you're not sure if this thing was given proper lungs when it was put together.
I'm gonna attempt to attack with my offhand
Okay.
dagger. I'm assuming I hit with a I can't math 15.
Yes.
3 damage.
Okay. And just kind of stabbing in there. Despite being undead, this would probably be past the range of bloodied.
Okay.
So it's bloodied is a term for just if something is less than half of its full hit points.
So because it's dead, is it chalky? Dusty?
A color comes out.
Okay.
Black, green, brown. You're not really sure. You don't have dark vision. That sort of thing. You good though? All right. Back to our goblin girl.
Okay. I'll shoot Chaos Ball.
Okay.
See what happens. Ugh. Miss.
Was it cocked or? I can't tell.
Slightly.
Go ahead and just roll it again.
Oops.
That's okay.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay, yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay,
So roll your d6 and 2d8.
coolio. 2d8, d6.
I could have asked if it was first or second level, but probably first.
That was first level. 8 for the d8, and then the damage is fire.
Okay. And total damage, sorry?
8 fire.
8 fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So, fun fact, it's weak to fire damage.
Huzzah!
That sort of thing, so it's going to take double. That sort of thing. So, you're like, I got this, I know what to do.
No time to
You probably don't know what to do, but you also create your little ball of energy, and once you release it out, the darkness and the starlight just sort of turns into different embers of flame, of orange and red, and then eventually blue as the flame. Once it catches onto the creature, all the moss joints start burning out. I should say, I'm describing here, how do you want to do this? I'm sorry.
You flavor it up. And
Okay.
You do you.
You do you.
Our DM, if you get the killing blow, will say normally, how do you want the killing blow to go? That sort of thing. I'm just flavoring right now and accidentally. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely dead.
She's so dramatic.
Yeah. So as the blue flames just sort of surround it, burns off the moss, and all the different joints just kind of fall apart into the sewer.
The thing burned up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's good smell.
Smells like victory.
You might be able to your friends over here know that you can probably fetch a fair price if you know the right person for some of these beetle shells. Could work well for armor.
Alright. Go get them.
We don't have too many strong people in this.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's just like our normal weeks, if we're honest.
I'm gonna hold up produce flame
Okay.
so they can see.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Whomever wants to salvage.
yeah, anyone who wants to salvage, just make a nature check.
Okay.
Cool. We'll attempt to
Nature is not that great.
16.
20 something.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
So yeah, you're able to get some of the back
Okay.
shell bits of just the torso and the rest of the body, and you're like, yeah, these could be pretty decent shields
All right,
for
so
someone.
do I put that in my inventory as beetle bits?
Yeah,
Beetle bits.
2 big beetle bits.
2 big beetle.
Can I acquire some juice? Let's get some beetle juice.
You can attempt.
You're fired.
Did I get anything?
Pun count. You're able to get the horn off
Okay.
correctly. Like,
What's arcane focus? It's in my equipment.
it's arcane focus is mainly just to take care of any like small
Spell materials.
spell material.
Yeah.
So it's like a little pouch of arcane pieces.
Gotcha.
You kind of like channel your spells through it.
Okay.
If a spell component doesn't require a cost, like if it says ruby juice or ruby dust, you're fine. But if it says
Yeah.
ruby dust worth 50 gold pieces, then you have to actually have it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like sand, pouch sand, sure.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Sha-sha-sha.
I feel
First
like-
face palm of the day. Here we go.
Even
All
she
right.
thought it was funny.
Going in. Y'all can now assess. All right, are you going for actual Beetlejuice?
I'm going for Beetlejuice.
All right, make that nature check.
Sure. 11 flat.
11 flat. You struggle a little bit with this one. Like your first 2 attempts getting out, you just miss the vial and that sort of thing. Third time though, you're able to get about a half full vial.
So many possibilities.
Yep. Your little alchemist stuff. So yeah, you took 5 steps into a sewer and were attacked by an undead beetle thing.
Well, this is
What do you guys want to do?
I thought we were supposed to go to the roof, though. Are we going through the sewers to get to the roof?
This is
Or are
the
we going
escape
for-
route.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're looking for a possible escape route.
Okay.
Other, like, probably not climbing through the roof. Y'all determined that roof is probably not a 2-way.
Okay. That's
Right.
right. That's right.
Right.
Well, we are able to travel between 2 points twice as fast, but there's more likely to have haunted dangers by doing so.
Like the beetle.
Yes.
Was it a Hercules beetle you said?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Right? Just a big undead Hercules beetle. That's your guild. That's what they
That makes
do.
sense. That makes sense.
Move forward.
So,
Keep going. Yes.
in theory, because we do things in the sewers and
Yeah.
whatevs, would we just know a direct route? Or would we have a better sense of a direct route?
I have
No.
knowledge of underground pathways that can be used to bypass everything.
Oh, snap.
So
Routes.
I would say, especially you, just because of your background, and you're trying to go for more of a capo like little mafia crew for underground, that you would use a lot of underground passages to get through places. I'm going to say, yeah, New Prov would be this area would be a little easier for you, less so than you. You tend to know the actual like throne rooms of the Gorgon Queen,
Okay.
things like
Well,
that,
that's
because you have a bit higher position
Okay.
with the high elf stuff.
Gotcha.
All right, so you're going to keep going through, trying to find an entrance.
Okay, so in this version,
Yes.
there's no dungeoneering. What do you use for dungeoneering in 5th edition?
What's dungeoneering?
We're in a dungeon.
Yeah.
Dungeoneering.
Survival?
Would it be survival?
It's survival.
Oh, okay.
Can I survival this up?
Survival this up.
20, not nat.
Fancy.
I'm a high.
Look at that expert.
That's right.
Working
Gotta
out.
whip out
Oh,
the
you
peacock.
gotta wear the coat. Yep. Yeah, you know a much better direct route now that you're down in your home plane, less so when you're up on the streets. And
More direct, safer route.
Mhm. Yeah. And it takes about honestly, it takes about 45 minutes to get through, like, walking on the cobblestone. You're not walking through the sludge
Okay. Hello, puppy. Hello.
of
Okay,
sewers.
go on, Popper.
You see maybe a few centipedes pass by, just doing their thing.
Okay.
Fantastic. Hi, Popper. Go that way. Thank you. Hey, didn't hit the camera.
It's like potato chips.
Yeah.
You can't just throw it once.
Uh,
For the
get-
dogs.
Getting up to a certain grate, you
Mm-hmm.
can start to hear what sounds more like court proceedings going on above, and you can understand that this is the place.
This must be the place.
All right.
So how do you want to like mark it or make it known that this is what you need to look for?
I have prestidigitation, and I
Sure.
believe that you're able to make marks with
Yes.
it.
Yes,
So,
you can.
make some arrows.
Just little red arrows.
Yeah.
How long does that last?
I don't think it says it goes away.
Yeah, it goes away at one point, like when you try to do
Okay.
more things.
Because,
I know you're able to have like 3 up,
Yes.
but yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Because you could just clean it. I'm assuming everything is super dirty down here.
Mm-hmm.
And the one clean thing would be like,
Okay, that works.
Or burn it.
So you
Does
touch,
that sound-
Burn mark.
so you touch the sewer grate with one little hand. You're the smallest one here, so you kind of have to be lifted up,
Carry me.
and you go. Boop.
Done.
I assume
That was funny.
the phrase "boop" is very, very mad scientist.
Okay. The mark lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But so you end up cleaning,
Yeah, cleaning it
fully-
rather than
and that's going to last you to the night.
yes.
That sort of thing. So you have your entrance.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You head on out where you make sure that you don't run into any more things. You don't
Right.
run into any more things.
Good.
Getting out, and yeah, y'all smell a bit more. That's true. You want to maybe sell the beetle stuff on Tin Street before
Sure.
night falls?
Let's go for it.
I'll clean us all up before then,
Oh, just
pretty much. Minty fresh. Oh wait, that was skin.
that's okay. Static fresh? I don't know. Static clean?
There you go.
There we go. All right. Getting back to Tin Street, you can see a number of vendors kind of shouting different things at the people going by. You have a few goblins who are just like, apples, get your apples, once dropped apples, real cheap. Moving on from there, you can see actually more of the lizard folk just going, daggers are not used today. Daggers.
She thought it was funny.
She thinks daggers are funny. It's good. And then last bit, you just got a half orc at the end. He's like, hey, tough things, biggest skin. Not as thick as my skin, but you know, we can do it.
I think we go to him.
I'll do it.
So thick.
THICC.
You know it.
Probably. So he just sort of slams his fist on the counter when leans down, just kind of going, hey there, what can I do for you?
Still.
So, and he picks up, takes a big look at it, and then without any sort of hesitation, he just goes, wham! He goes, yeah, that'll do. That'll be good. That sort of thing.
Price.
Alright. 30 gold,
60.
40,
55.
42,
Answer.
42.
Yes. I was about to say like 42, sir. 42.
So- So, for the tough shield,
Each piece.
each piece.
Second piece.
He takes it, tests it again, just wham, head into the shield. A little better, 43.
I'll take it. So 90.
That's everything you got.
Yes.
Anything else?
I also got horn piece.
This looks like dagger. Don't
It
deal
is
with
like
dagger.
dagger.
Lizard guys deal with dagger.
Alright.
But, and he just kind of raises it up and then just moves it between his fingers.
Jesus, really?
It's like, this will fetch you a good price.
Good.
Say it's game dagger.
Alright. Thank
You got old Brutus here. If you ever need to sell more things. Sounds good?
Duh.
Alright. And you're walking over to the lizards and they're just kind of yelling and snapping at each other a bit. And then one of them just kind of, once again, selling?
Selling
What sell?
game dagger.
Game dagger.
The best of the world.
Slavic! Try out game dagger. Test. And just this little mangy, like essentially teenager looking lizard comes up, little red mohawk of hair popped up. He goes, yeah, make a little performance check for him. Yep, okay. He gets there and then he's like, oh. Good dagger.
Good dagger.
20?
20? 40.
It's for game.
But it's good.
Make a persuasion check.
Nice.
And then 16.
35.
Sold.
Done. Here you go. Hey. You want to try out game dagger?
These hands are a work of art. They're for making stuff, not stabbing stuff.
Okay. Understand. One of those types.
I make little fireworks come out of my hands.
Oh.
Prestidigitation. Oh yeah.
I'll allow it. It would work with this guild.
Word.
You got it? I guess. Oh. Yeah, no. Don't hurt hands. Keep those hands. Good hands.
My man.
And he just looks at the tall, imposing woman behind you, which be your character as a
Yes.
dagger game.
Dagger game. I love it.
What are the stakes?
Put money on table. Winner gets pot. Loser gets hole in finger.
I get a pot?
The
What's
pot-
in the
Do,
pot?
do we have
Okay, then. Yeah, it's like
money pot?
how much money?
Depends on how
However
many
much you lay
play.
down.
Huh?
Alright.
Depends on how many play. We match, but we good too.
I could totally lose a finger. Hmm?
Not if you're bad. No wait, yes if you're bad. Not if you're good.
If only we had guidance.
Maybe you just get, I don't know, cool scar on finger.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright.
Let's go with this.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull 10 gold.
10. We got 10. All right, so we're just going to do opposing performance checks.
Okay.
Or actually, no, we're just going to do dexterity checks because
And so,
This is-
which one do I use?
Your D20.
Which one is that?
That was the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're unsure, grab the d20.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
it
always that.
is your best friend in this.
Yeah.
So you said
It's gonna be a dexterity check, so it's gonna be this one. So it's gonna +2. Nice.
What'd you-
19.
19.
He did not do so well. So,
what?
so
did
you,
Oh, I was like,
did
no,
great.
you did
Great.
wonderful. So, little teenagers like trying not to be intimidated by just the tall woman in front, with kind of the shoulders and all the lightning around her,
Yes.
or possible lightning. Can't tell because the curls. And just kind of misses the first two fingers, but then immediately, like, nicked on the side. And you just kind of, like, go, "I got this, kid." And you just kind of take it out of his hand.
Yes.
And you go about 5 ways back and forth, and then just put it calmly back on the table.
All right.
You win. You win the 20.
Woohoo!
And he just kind of
Cha-ching.
pushes the 20 to you. Gonna get bandaged up. As, and then you hear what you assume now is the mom go. "Good game, Dagger has stabbed one person so far today. 65 gold.
Wait, what?
What? You gotta make a profit on it.
You did lose a good amount of money.
Yeah. Gotta make a profit. Or you can always play with my husband or me here."
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of walk away from the group now. Now you got a bit more money in your purse. You can actually pay for your dinner tonight.
Yeah. You owe me a drink later.
All right. It's on. Real drink.
Do you go back to Dazaz, or do you try out the lazy chimera for fun?
What time do we have to meet at the roof?
Midnight.
Midnight. What time is it?
We are now in sunset, which is going to be, and we're in summer, so this is going to be a bit more like 7:38.
Okay.
7:38, so specific.
I also meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious for 4 hours. I wouldn't be able to regain my spell that I used though, right? That's 8 hours.
Short. I'll say for today, a short rest will get everybody their little bolts back,
Okay.
bolts and spells
I
back.
opt to go back to Daz then, so I can take a short break.
Just a 1 hour break,
Okay.
that sort of thing. It's just gonna make today a little easier.
So between the two of you, there's
Yes.
20 gold. How much do you want to take back, and how much do you want?
I got 25 already. She
Well,
just owes me a
could-
drink.
Oh,
Okay.
she has 25 left.
So she has 20. I
Okay.
have 25.
So then you write down 20 gold with this one.
Here.
GP.
Ooh. Do you have any idea what you want to do with that Beetlejuice?
I'll wait for that to come in handy.
Okay.
In a scenario.
Like maybe you can sell it as an alcohol. I don't know.
Maybe I could.
Hard to say.
Maybe give somebody like special powers if they drink it.
Yeah.
Or
So-
someone.
This time you all order the not mystery meat, because you can actually afford some things today.
Hooray.
Want to get something hearty in you, and Ulrog, is going to show up with your plates. Olrog is going to be a 7-foot, 2-headed cyclops. One of the heads is wearing an eye patch.
7-foot, 2-headed cyclops. So
Yes.
it is a cyclops.
Yeah,
Yes.
for legal purposes, tax reasons, it's a cyclops as long as one of the heads wears the eye patch.
Oh, man.
That's apparently
It's a
not-
write-off.
Apparently, that's a loophole that they haven't made a law for yet, so we're good.
Gosh.
And just one of the heads is kind of silent. It's like, and the other one with the more posh accent. What thing? Hey, so right here we got a bit of grilled steak for you, if you like the grilled steak. We got potatoes as well. Potatoes. We can mash them. You can grill them. We haven't tried putting them in anything, but I'm sure you can.
Perhaps a stew.
Perhaps.
Say.
What do you think, Olog? Dumb idea! Says the other head. Simple menu, best for customer base.
Okay.
I'll find them be that way.
Thanks. It's like, and as far as beer snack, we've got some light ciders if you so choose. We also got some nice dark stouts if you would also like some of those.
What is this, last meal?
Could be. Never know in Ravnica.
Stout.
Stout for
Largest
you.
you got.
Largest we got. Hey! Get the 2 Chad carrying one. And you see 2 little goblins, both with name tags that say Chad. On it, just lift up a keg that has handles on both sides, and just put it up on.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Good choice. Good choice.
We're considering adding wine to the menu, but that also stupid. Why not go on potato? Dumb flavor palette. You can't argue with the guy. He's got a palate, you know. He's got good decisions.
Is it the blind one that's like
The one shouting things. The one with the eye patch. Yeah, he's the head shouting things. Are you heading off? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Taking care of things. They've met Olrog, the 2-headed cyclops. One of the heads has an eye patch for legal purposes.
I love it.
Legal
Love it.
purposes.
Oh, also, she's a lawyer in real life.
Oh, really?
Paralegal, not a lawyer.
Okay.
Paralegal. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a bunch of sketchy goblins in D&Ds. They're always trying to get around something. Yeah. So, you there, sir. We have steak, we have potatoes, if you want. They always suggested pudding stew. Rog over here says, dumb idea. What do you think? Something hearty for tonight? Maybe just cider? I don't know. I don't know your taste buds.
Vodka. Me like spud juice.
Oh, you want the potato special, so you want the potatoes and the potato juice.
That.
That we can do. That we can do. And gets it all served. Little Chads with little Chad name tags running around.
They all say Chad on them.
Okay.
Do we have the best Chad? Have we been privileged to meet the best Chad?
We have not yet, no. If best Chad were around, it would have to be a child. Like an actual child at the table playing.
Emmeline.
blind?
That sort of thing. Anyhow, not sure what you're doing, but we want to be able to keep it. I'm assuming we want to keep it secret, right?
No.
Okay.
Possibly. Depends on what the secret is.
Tip your Chads tonight. Secret's kept.
Okay.
That sort of thing. Whole meal is going to be cost. We're getting like good stuff for y'all, so I guess collectively about 9 gold between all of you is the meal price, and the suggested tip price is 6 gold.
Oh.
9 gold, 6 silver.
What? I got a lot of Chads to feed.
9 gold, 6 silver.
Are you what?
9 gold, 6 silver.
I'm
Makes sense.
I'm sorry. I think I have a little nonsense in my ear.
9 gold, 5 silver. Makes sense.
9 gold. 6 gold. Points to the rest.
Oh, I forgot that there was that many of us. Also, I meant to say 5 gold. It's not 5 silver that time.
That's why he's like, why are you trying to up your meal price?
I was wrong. Total cost? 15 gold?
Yeah.
Fif-
Food and secrets.
15 gold.
Thank
oh,
you.
I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, 15. Done.
Good, good. All right. Have fun doing absolutely nothing tonight, guys.
Right.
I'm sure you'll be great at it. And if you come back with all your limbs, you can throw a party.
You can still throw a party even without limbs.
Totally agree.
That's true.
Yes.
My
Ranger
goodness, you need to
without
just
limbs.
stick around.
Mm.
Don't even know you too well, but just sips from the two-handed stout.
He's just taking the whole keg and just, wow, massive straight
The
on.
2 handles.
You're gonna have to roll a disadvantage for stealth on your way there, but just gonna let you know.
Didn't say I was gonna finish it.
Yeah. All right. Gets to 11 o'clock. You guys think it's a good time? Well, 10:30 because you know how long it takes. Walk around. You see that there are definitely some guards, but a few other alleyways you can sneak through that they may have a few blind spots too. And as you're walking by, you also see your familiar lizard man friend.
Hey!
Hey, Bones, how's it going? It's like, this is punch mission. We're going to punch things. You guys do the sneak things. Meet in the middle. And he just kind of gives you a big, scaly thumbs up.
Jax!
That sort of
Off.
thing. Thank you,
Sorry.
Jax. Alright.
Sounds good.
See if anybody sees you. Alright. Good. Get into the... Everyone just roll stealth checks for fun. Disadvantage for you.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Do we add anything over here?
Do whatever stealth is to the bottom. Second to last.
Okay.
13.
10.
Nat 20, 10,
13.
13.
9.
9?
9!
Gotta make...
In your case, yet.
Niet. Okay. Little clumsy getting your drunk friend over. Just a little tipsy on the way, but overall no problems. You can see outside the building where the party's taking place, there have been some ropes that have been dropped down as you stepped up. You can either try to climb the ropes. If you got other options, other spells, you might want to use those instead. If you think that you might not have the best of times.
Like,
It could be the worst of times.
Could be.
I feel like that was a hint. But
It was a hint.
I don't know what I have that
Check your spell list.
Read your spell list.
Entangle?
No,
Alright.
on your sheet.
Yeah. Chill touch, mage hand, spare the dying, ray of frost, fog cloud, entangle, ray of sickness, witch bolt, ray of enfeeblement. Oh, spider fang. Dumbass. Of course. The last freaking
Last
one.
spell on the list. It's okay.
Of course.
You can blame your DM for making it on the putting it at the end. But yeah, since you're more on the drunk side, you may want to cast that. Because everyone else is going to be climbing up more with either strength or dexterity, depending on who they are.
Dexterity.
So I just kind of watch them as they're going up the ropes. They're going up the ropes, right? I just gotta go up the ropes and I just go.
Hits yourself, climbs up, scurries. Gets to the top.
Can I ride atop your shoulders? Just like hang on.
What the? Hey!
Like, don't.
Stop!
First to the top is going to be Vina, just from strength purposes. Just, you know how to climb a rope. You're good.
I'm looking down on all of you guys, be like, what's taking so long?
Nikos comes quickly, but like right behind you, but I don't know if you're pouting at all or not.
Not going too fast.
Okay. not going too fast, and then almost heaving because carrying a third or carrying an extra body behind. Just Fawn comes to the top, and our little pixie dicks, I assume, woo, jumps off the just sitting at the end, or kind of sitting at the edge of the glass on the other side. You see Kaylee and two of her little circus performer friends going, "Oh, hey guys, we're gonna have a bit of fun now, aren't we? All right. So here's the plan. We're gonna bust down. We kind of come in on ropes, so we can just have an awesome cartwheel and land on our feet, kind of thing. Could be fun either way. I don't know. It's about 20 feet down.
We could survive that if we fell.
18 hit points.
Yeah, you could survive that easily.
I suppose.
That
Is it?
sort of thing.
Yeah.
But make sure. And wait, who has the party bomb? The mystery bomb. You do. Make sure. And she gets to the other three who don't. And just hands you all different mystery bombs.
Ah.
Ooh.
And it's like, throw these around. Fireworks. Who knows? Confetti. Stink. I don't know. We're going to have a good time.
I like your attitude.
Yeah, I'm totally enticed by
Yeah.
figuring out what these bombs might do. I really am.
All right. So the only question then is, are we all going in on ropes? Or are some of you going to jump and try to do, like, fantastic poses?
So
at the
you know,
end?
we're breaking the top.
Oh, we're breaking
Yeah.
in.
You guys take care of
If they
yourself. I
just
got
spray
this.
water, what if they just
Okay.
float them out?
Oh, you're just going to climb down and...
Possibility?
It would take a long time because it would take many, many gallons of water.
Okay.
All right. So I know that you will be climbing down.
Yeah.
Can they-
You're just going to toss the bomb off to the side when you're in on the walls?
No, but I could do
Okay.
other stuff for you.
What is your plan?
Like, basically like a...
Dexterously
invisible slave that, like,
climb,
gets stuff
or
for
some
you.
jazz like that.
Yeah.
Party bomb,
Okay.
So
Mystery bomb.
down a rope
possibly.
Okay.
Party bomb.
and just go
Yeah.
that sort of thing. When you enter, how are you going to enter?
Can I slide down the rope and then like jump towards the bottom?
You can certainly do that. Yep.
Okay. Just reduce the
And then,
damage.
then just top. There you go. And for you, how would you like to enter?
I'm gonna slide down the rope too, and I don't know, do like a ninja thing, go to the back of the wall and try and hide, and then bomb.
Hide after all this glass falls on all
Yes.
these people. I like it. I cannot
You can't
disprove
see
the
me.
logic. All right. And you just see Kaylee just go 3, 2, 1, go. And the big guy with her just takes his hammer and breaks the glass in the center, shattering down. And on different ropes, different things. Everyone just make your own little dexterity checks. See how well y'all do.
15, or do we do acrobatics?
Oh, acrobatics.
Oh,
Sure.
acrobatics.
What is this? It's just
If you want,
number
yeah,
I
you
have.
were specifically acrobatics. You're climbing,
Yeah.
but you're just making sure you don't fall.
Depending on
15.
how high
Yep,
is
still
the
with 15.
influences
What are you
of
doing?
The modifiers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
12.
12.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
You're good.
Over 10 is usually better.
14.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, for the first time, we've made it over 10 across the table. Good job. Level 3.
Yes.
That's what we do. All right, so coming right in, we are going to. Everyone, go ahead and roll d8.
Okay.
We're going to find out what your bombs are doing.
Oh.
Oh, we're
You don't
tracking
know-
them right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Well,
Why not?
these two said they wanted to throw their bombs immediately.
Okay. I wanted to too. I didn't realize it was.
All right. We're going to go around the table.
8.
8.
So I do not have my mystery bomb anymore, correct?
Correct. Everyone's throwing away their mystery bombs.
Okay.
So for you, you toss it off to the side, probably at a table with some nobles that they're starting to panic a bit, and it pops open and it is just streamers and confetti.
Yay! Okay,
The
can I
sneaky-
yell something at them?
Yes.
Surprise, mofos.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
There you go. Like just trying to reclaim your. That wasn't an explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right.
1.
1. You toss yours out. probably by a few others by the podium, and is just a wretched stink bomb.
I think I'll go this way.
Yeah.
Praise
I just-
mofos.
And I start crawling the opposite way of the smell.
Since this was like a hall where like people would discuss things,
Yeah.
I imagine that there's like a center like type.
Yes.
Her friend.
Okay, I would just chuck it at that, and then say Merry Christmas, mofo.
Merry Christmas! What'd you roll?
An 8.
Oh,
you know how much they
more
cost?
confetti.
More confetti.
Yeah, no, I'll ask
More
for
confetti
strings
experience. You're like, Merry Christmas!
for sure.
If he does request
Sprinkle,
like
sprinkle down.
blue, purple.
Like,
Yeah.
And then the last, then the last bomb.
6.
6. Oh,
What was
there
yours?
it
Confetti
is.
too.
There it is. Where do you throw it? Like towards people, just on the ground.
Towards the group. Toward not these guys.
Yeah.
People,
But,
yeah.
but you think they look important, like the guy with the sash,
Yes.
kind of thing. So it shows up like right before this noble's face. He's got like beard, bushy eyebrows, mustache, things like that,
Oh no.
and it just explodes in a ball of fire, singeing off the eyebrows.
Yes.
No more mustache, part of a beard, and his decorative sash for the evening is just down.
Finders.
Alright.
Yeah.
Light
And
him
I
up.
would just like to exclaim, you're welcome.
What can I
'Cause that
say
needed to happen.
except
Yes.
you're welcome?
So as the bombs are going, as the different bombs are going off, and things like that, you start to hear some of the nobles go, "Where are the guards? Where are the guards?" That sort of thing. To which you hear, like, just a subtle "Oof" in the distance.
Oh no.
Can we start running to the sewers?
That sort of,
We need that cash money. That's what we're here for.
and one of you sees just a man dressed in black and white with kind of hood, and kind of a purple sun kind of emblazoned on the rest of the robe, and he just goes, "This is not who we ordered for the evening."
They ordered strippers.
And he just,
I didn't say that.
I know,
It's
no,
out of
that wasn't in character. That wasn't Russian. You're right.
Out of character.
And that sort of thing. And he goes, "Yeah, there's gonna be more bodies to clean up." And he just kind of puts his arms in the robes and walks away from the whole situation while everyone else is panicking. That sort of thing. Coming in also, like, about 5 minutes later of all the panic and everyone's trying to pick up different coins and different things, items, everyone just make a little, I don't know, it's not perception, it's not investigation, but you just want to find things. We'll just do investigation for fun to see what you can grab.
14.
14?
Not great.
Poop.
Okay.
Even worse. 8.
8. Okay.
20.
Nice.
Ridiculous.
9.
So the two of you are not sure exactly what you're looking for, this sort of thing, and you just start stealing the silverware.
Nice. Okay. I'm not
You think
down,
these
so-
will be some good conduits for something later?
There we go.
Silverware.
More bombs.
That sort of thing.
More
You-
bombs.
You look at a guy who just seems freaked out. This was supposed to be his great night, and you just kind of deck him a little bit and steal his coin purse. You, however, go behind the podium and see that there's a special kind of gift wrapped thing that simply says the showstopper,
What is this?
Yeah.
I say. Alright.
and you have any options you want to do with that.
I'm
It's just
concealed.
kind of round
sort
and slightly spiky,
It's wrapped though, right?
but it's like perfectly wrapped. A little bow on it.
Ho ho, I say. Undo the bow and start
Okay,
opening it up.
So-
Merry Christmas.
this is just some kind of heavy spiked thing. You're not exactly sure, but you can see there's a fuse on it.
It's quite an evening we got going on here. Alright. I don't have a way to light the thing either. Anyways.
You have friends who do.
You're magic. You can do things.
She has all cold and necromancy
Oh. Yeah.
things.
Okay.
I whistle over to him.
How dare you assume my gender?
Sorry.
I'm a lady of the night.
That's right, her.
Blue-haired goblin girl.
Yeah. Scurry over.
Screw
What's
it.
that? What's that?
Check this out.
Christmas
Thank you.
morning.
Think you could help out a friend here?
Produce friend.
Yeah.
Produce
Produce
flame.
friend.
Produce friend.
And then I think maybe I should probably throw it out away from us. I don't know.
Just up towards the ceiling.
Yeah, just somewhere else.
Actually.
Which direction would you like to throw it? Because this is kind of important. Think of this as just a round room with a bunch of tables, and the centerpiece being like the main podium where you
How big is this
found
thing?
it. It's about 150-foot room.
Oh no, sorry. The
Oh, the bomb. The bomb is closer to about 3. It's like 2.5 feet
so I can
in
do this with
diameter.
it?
Yeah.
How long do I have before it goes off?
After you set, you're going to guess about 6 seconds.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try and run as high up the wall as I can, since I still got spider climb anyways, and then just
Sure. Just toss it to the center of the room.
yeah.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
We're gonna kill everyone. Aren't we?
No, fun fact. As you're doing this, those who are looking at the ceiling can see just kind of a few individuals who are shrouded in blue and black, just trying to also jump in, and then they see what's coming. And their faces go from calm and composed to, oh no.
I just envisioning this in slow motion.
Yeah, think of this all in slow motion. And when it explodes, there are fireworks popping out of it. There's confetti also on fire because they didn't think of stuffing fireworks in confetti. Streamers, pretty on fire. And then at the bottom, there's just a little, like, dancing lighting cube that, like, falls to the ground and lights afterward, after everything as a little finale. Falling down from the ceiling, just kind of with getting a face full of these explosions, seem to be 3 more roguish, maybe even ninja-like individuals who popped in and are just like, that wasn't how it was supposed to go at all. And they just pass out on the ground. A siren finally goes off. After all this, kind of marking that you guys have to go. So we're going to do what's called Skills Challenge
Hooray.
to get out. So, what a Skills Challenge is you're going to go around the table, describe how you're going to help assist kind of doing this whole escape. So sometimes after you described it, I'll say, all right, that's going to be this skill, go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
We try to get numbers above a certain number, and we try to get as many of those as we can. We're going to call this a skills challenge of 6 success, 3 failure.
Okay.
So that means if you get 3 failures, the whole scenario, like the whole escape fails. 6 successes, y'all are home free and don't have to worry about too much. All right, so go ahead and roll initiative just to see who's going first in this.
Yes. Not going
Not.
first. 9.
14.
14.
6.
11.
Rogue,
Yas.
you're going first.
All right.
Panicked individuals, siren finally going off.
Right.
Big explosion, showstopper.
I'm going to try to stealth away. So, like, sneaky sneak stuff.
All right, direct the group to just be like, even after all that.
Well, there's tons of chaos and tons of panic. So
Sure.
I'm assuming people who would normally be vigilant
Do you
are...
try to grab, like, maybe the robes of somebody who's passed out on the ground?
Yeah.
And that sort of thing.
Sneaky sneak.
Because I imagine that's what your character would do a bit
Okay.
more.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and deception or stealth. Go ahead.
Stealth.
Okay,
Ooh.
10 total.
that's okay. First one's success.
Okay.
So as time goes on, successes will get harder.
Right. Makes sense.
That sort of thing. But that's good.
Yay,
All right.
I did
So
okay.
you're like, this looks like a lawmaker's robe. You just like, and you motion to everyone else to take different size robes and just try to get out of your that sort of thing. All right, we'll go clockwise. for the rest of this.
Okay.
All right. Coming on in, you can see in your robes, you can start seeing a few guards going through, but then one Minotaur guard just kind of stops and stares at the four of you. What do you do towards him?
He's just suspicious though, right?
Mm-hmm.
What skills that you have and kind of like.
Oh, you mean like what my strengths are? Sort
Yeah.
of thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Nature, Arcana. What would Arcana?
Knowledge of magic.
Knowledge of magic. So that doesn't really help me. Nature.
Do you have history?
Yes, I do have history. Okay. How can I use history?
If you roll for history check, depending on how it goes, I'll kind of make up a lie for your character.
Okay,
Mhm.
that works. I'll do that.
You've seen this man before. Ooh, that's cocked.
Roll the second
That's
time.
Okay.
magic. How the hell?
See, that's what we were
That's
trying to
so
do
cool.
earlier.
Ah.
On its own.
So
amazing?
go ahead and roll it again, since it did stop
Oh, but it was a
in
good
the
one.
middle.
Good one. Oh. All right.
It's so good.
7 + 5.
12?
12.
Okay. So you're like, you know, Rakdos trying to do a performance. We need to get everybody out of here. That sort of thing. And the Minotaur just kind of slow nods at you and then runs back in
Mm-hmm.
to try to see if there's anyone to save.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You did that. Some of the explosions may or may not be making parts of the ceiling fall in this building. Specifically, one starts falling. So one starts falling towards your little goblin friend. What do you do? So you do have. Yeah, don't be afraid to have that
Yeah.
skills.
Okay.
So basically, all these things that are bubbled are what your highest rolls are, and if you could use these to kind of help in the situation.
Okay.
So a rock is about to crush my skull.
Right. Well, I have athletics and
Okay.
acrobatics, so I kind of
Nice.
want to save him
Okay.
and push him
So
or
you're-
her. Excuse me.
Yeah, push her
Push her out of the way.
Right.
Okay,
So.
cool. So you're going to dive, tumble, try to get your friend out of there.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Yes.
What was it?
So it's 24, right?
Was
So
that an
it's
natural
five
one?
or
For
no?
athletics? Yeah.
It was not Nat.
Okay, darn.
Yeah.
That's
So
okay.
24 total.
Still good. Just
Really good.
Okay.
kind of idly, and you're like,
So we might have gotten out of this. Okay.
You saved my soul.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
all right. Going through. We're about halfway out of the building,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty awesome. Now, looking outside, you can actually see wings
Mm-hmm.
of some kind of giant creature, feathery wings, but more of a fuzzier body just kind of flying around.
Aarakocra? Wait, do they fly? Do minotaurs?
Not exactly. It's okay. It's a sphinx.
Okay.
It's a flying sphinx.
Done.
Yeah. And you can see that it's starting to circle the building out of the parts of the ceiling you can see out of,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. You also got a few more panicked people still running around and a few more guards coming up. What would you like to do next?
A window with a sphinx.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all skill based.
Yep.
So I can't use any spells. Okay.
Remember, there's... Right, sorry. I'm not going to chance to tell you guys things. Anyway.
Okay. That's hard based on what I am, because like my main thing's performance. How would a performance like?
You put on somebody's stuff,
Yeah.
and you could. I mean, I think deception would be there, but you could also
Yeah.
perform your way out of there.
Just dance my way to
I am a
freedom.
noble. I am a noble.
Pish posh Shakespeare acting.
Yes,
Sure, why not just Shakespeare act my way out of there?
Yorwick.
You're small
awake.
goblin.
But I do it so confidently and
Yeah.
so fast that everyone just believes me.
Yeah.
Let's put Yorwick
Okay,
in the well.
go for it. Especially since people are like, not sure Goblin is in the Senate.
15.
15. Okay.
It was the bomb
Yep.
that turned this way.
Yep. All right. You tell the
Sorry.
like one of the Senate just kind of looks straight at you and is like, one of their weird bombs.
Mm.
Got to get this fixed in the
Done
morning.
something.
That sort of thing. It's like, yeah, take care of yourself. Just okay. As soon as you can, and he just kind of feels so bad that they actually drop a few like gold coins, like 3, for you, just to see if you can get it
I
fixed.
could get some loose change.
Nice.
That sort of thing. All right, going good. You come up on a shiny-looking sewer crate in the building.
Mm-hmm.
For all of you to climb right in,
Ooh.
that sort of thing. If you still want to, or you can try to run out the front door.
I think going in the store, we have.
We haven't really grabbed any money or anything though, have we?
We did the investigation.
Yeah, but okay, so we just don't know
Yeah,
what we got yet.
you just found the big bomb
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay.
hidden. That sort of thing.
We got some silverware.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, there we go. Gosh.
And a coin purse. This one punched out.
Oh, you got a coin for it.
I got a coin first. Yeah.
Chris just said that he could be here at 2 if he wants to join in. So,
Almost
I don't
done
know.
with this
Yeah, I don't know
scenario,
if you're.
I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wasn't
Great.
sure whether or not.
Sorry, Chris.
How long it was gone.
I don't know how this would work, but I was gonna roll a d20, see how much coin I could pull out of my own coin purse,
Okay.
chuck it into the chaos, and then head down the grate.
Okay.
What would you want me to roll for that? Could I roll something with advantage?
Yeah. Let's. Oh. What counts as a distraction?
Right. I wasn't.
Like, I want to say this is technically stealth because you're trying to cause trouble elsewhere. So let's just do stealth with advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 to see how much
Hi.
coinage I'd lose. 4. Okay, not
Okay.
bad.
So you throw 4 coins to the wind.
I was assuming it would be a lot more. 15 plus. I got a 23 for my stealth.
Yeah.
So advantage, you roll twice and you take the higher number. Disadvantage, it's the opposite.
Oh.
Yep. All right. So you toss a few coins out. You just kind of go and throw them over your shoulder. You hear one like hit somebody in the head.
Sneak.
Ah! That sort of thing. And then someone else like, don't grab coins. We're running for our lives here. That sort of thing. But it gives you all the proper way to go through the sewers.
Cool.
All right.
We did a thing.
Last and dank thing. Now that you're in the dank sewers, you have to get out very carefully. That sort of thing. Or make all the commotion you can.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
What can I use nature for?
Nature, so
Yeah.
that will be good for just assessing the creatures that are currently here in the sewers and just trying to be like, do we go loud, do we go quiet?
Okay.
Because some creatures are going to run away at noise, some are going to be attracted to noise.
Let's do that.
All right, go for the nature.
15
Nice.
plus whatever my nature is. 5.
20.
And with a 6-0 success, you properly get your friends, while still tipsy, mind you, you properly get your friends through the tunnels. No one lost a hand or arm through all those explosions.
Wow,
Whoa.
digits.
Yeah,
For real.
all your phalanges.
Phalanges. I love that word.
And you make it out. You see the lizardmen and a few other individuals. They're a bit more cut up than you guys were. 'Cause they did some actual fighting and not scaring nobles. It's okay. That's how it goes. But they're like, drinks,
Drinks.
Absolutely.
just run through the night
You have to ask me twice.
as everyone just make a cool little perception check.
Alright.
Just a minute.
12.
Okay.
6.
14 for me.
9, I think.
That's a 9 plus perception. So it's 0. It's a flat 9 for her.
Okay. We have one person who's real good at perception, but she's taking care of it. Lonnie, I'm going to roll for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Stealth.
No, perception.
What's her? +4.
Yeah, she has a 19 wisdom as a. And she rolled 19.
Nice.
Okay,
Christmas morning.
so the only one who has looks back at the burning in the wreckage notices that just kind of a sphinx perches at the top, just kind of overlooking the city and just kind of glowing blue eyes, just kind of going through the different streets, seeing what the heck happened to their senate, that sort of thing. Get back.
You're not supposed to look back at explosions.
That's right, you
true.
don't.
You get back to Dazaz's. It's like, hey, we were just making dessert for absolutely no reason. That sort of thing.
Raisin.
There's sponge cake. Got icing. Chocolate chips. I like all those things together.
Gosh.
Why did you serve us mystery meat? You're good cooks.
You guys paid poor before.
We didn't have any money.
Oh, good point. Nada.
That was a little. Mainly to me. Mainly for supplies.
So are we celebrating? Because
Oh, we're
gonna-
celebrating.
Okay.
We're celebrating absolutely nothing sweets.
Wonderful.
So now that we're at
Yes.
safety, can I open up the coin purse?
Yeah.
All right, what's in it?
Platinum.
So in the coin purse, you do find about it'd be like a platinum and 5 gold.
One
So,
platinum, 5 gold.
Yes, but you also find a little rolled up piece of paper.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Cashier's
Oh,
check.
this is the real Christmas miracle.
Yeah. So you take off the little tie, you unroll it, and it's like, and it says when the trio comes through the roof, play dead.
Whoa.
The senator dies tonight.
That's what we were distracting. Was the senator's death.
Yeah, you got about 5 minutes before the actual assassins showed up.
Was the senator the one that she lit on fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, damn.
It's okay.
Emmy,
He's probably
leave
alive.
it.
He just doesn't look great. And now the assassins.
Right, and they're gonna kill him.
Well, no, they don't know who to look for.
Oh.
'Cause he's-
He burned
He
up.
only has,
He
like,
burned
half
his
a beard,
face.
half an eyebrow.
You saved
You
We
actually
saved his life.
Oh my
you
gosh.
saved the senator
Wow.
with explosions. And
What a twist of
that,
events.
I think, is a good way for us to end today.
All right.
That's
So we actually saved the day.
Yes.
You
Wow.
technically saved the day.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this one shot. In theory, knock on wood, we'll be back to our regular Cast of Die antics next week. So, until then, thank you and see you.
Goodbye.
Bye.